Hey guys, this is Samsonite Bricks, and on this video we're going to be doing a thoughts video on the new 4 Plus Toy Story 4 sets. We're only going to be talking about the 4 that have been revealed, even though the fact that there are 2 more that Brickset lists is coming. One of which, just judging by the name, most likely contains Buzz Lightyear and Bo Peep, and it's about a $25 set. And there's also another one containing a character called Kaboom Duke, who, if I can find the picture and put up at this part of the video, pretty sure we saw the real version of what he'll look like in the movie at Toy Fair the other day, which is also where these first 4 sets were revealed. So the most important thing to note with these sets is that the figures, at least the humanoid figures, are going to look like the CMF figure as opposed to the original 2010 design. So they're going to be using completely humanoid, like normal minifigures' heads, legs, and arms, which a lot of people are up in arms, no pun intended, about. I, for one, don't mind the change. I adore nostalgically the old designs, but I think nowadays they stand out as different amongst all the other minifigures that they made, and they fit better with the figures from the Disney CMF series, which I think is a good thing, because then you can, if you want to display all your Disney figures that you would have, like from the figure series or from the Juniors Incredible sets last year or the Juniors Toy Story 4 sets this year, you can, because they'll all stylistically look similar. So now we're going to talk about the 4 sets that we know are coming for sure. So first of all, we have 10766 Woody and RC. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this one. Not hardly at all. I just finished reviewing the 2010 RC car, which, I can just show you in the video here before showing you the new one. Look at that. That's screen accurate. Now look at the new one. It looks barely anything like it. Almost all the traces of blue from the original model are gone. There's some things they could have done to this one to actually make it look better, like the double cheese slopes on the back could have been blue instead of the same lime green as everything else. But no, in this, it just doesn't look good. The green army men, the mini army men, are kind of cool, because I do have the original 2010 ones. Right now it doesn't have the right face, but the original ones. And now we have mini scale ones just for scale for pictures. They're not printed, but I don't mind that, because those army men don't really, in real life, they don't really have any pronounceable features on them. And that figure, the mini figure pieces work perfectly because they have the little bases on their feet. Now, the minifigures. This Woody looks great. I don't have a single problem with it. Dual molded legs are great. I guess if there was one problem, I wish the arms had the Stitch printing on it that this same figure design had in the Incredibles video game last year. The new hair hat piece is great. If you had a few of these Woodies, you could take that hat and hair and put it on just some normal kind of Western figure in a mock. I'm sure we'll see that done by the end of the year. I'm not going to say anything else about this set, because there are more exciting sets to talk about, and this set's only $10 in the States, so we'll move on to the next one. Next one we're going to look at is 10771 Carnival Thrill Coaster. This is another set that, to me, isn't the best, and it's just because the figures hold this one back. Buzz is great, and the alien is great. The alien, they still use that molded head from 2010, which is nice. But I already have so many of those aliens, and I already have the minifigure scale Buzz with a head and there are other sets that are going to have Buzz. That, from a minifigure collector standpoint, which I'm more or less am when it comes to these Toy Story sets, this set just doesn't have a lot going for it in that term. The roller coaster's okay. It's very much a kiddie roller coaster, like at like a local fair, which, I mean, this is a carnival, so I could see picking this up if I really wanted to put like a little fairground in my Lego city. We'll have to see. But for now, for $25 Canadian, I'm gonna have to wait on this one. However, we are gonna look next at one that I am getting as soon as possible. 10769 RV Vacation. This, unfortunately, only has 178 pieces, but is $50 in Canada, which is pretty steep. However, as most juniors sets, there's a lot of big pieces in here that hike the price. So you have to take that into consideration. This set is great. It does have an alien, but that's fine. But every other figure in this set is one that I don't have any previous version of. I never got the original Rex from 2010, and I've regretted it ever since. So he makes a reappearance here. The new Forky piece, which there should be a nice close-up picture of him on the screen right now, is really good. I wasn't sure about the size at first. I thought he was a little too small, but then I rewatched the teaser trailer for Toy Story 4, and I realized that he pretty much is the right scale in comparison to the toys. Finally, Jessie, who there's also should be a high-def picture up there right now, and that's courtesy of Michael's Bricks Volume 8 on Instagram. The new Jessie, I think, also looks great as a regular minifigure. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. Again, maybe I guess arm printing would have made her better. But the leg printing is much better than Woody's, because she also has dual molded legs, but they remembered to include the cow patterns on the front. I don't know what that's called. I'm sorry. For the set itself, it's got an RV, which looks like it's fully enclosed. There might be some opening on the back, which might suck, because Junior's vehicles tends to not be fully complete. The sign and gate area is okay for what it is. I do like the little shack. I'm sure there's nothing on the inside of it, but as a facade, it looks really nice. And it almost kind of looks like a city build. We've got a hot dog, we've got an apple, we've got some other... we got little trees in here, and every printed piece, every print you see in this set is a printed piece, which is good, because juniors or 4+ sets never include stickers. So that's nice. Oh, there's a lot of nice detailed pieces in this set. So now we're going to look at the final set, which is 10770 Buzz and Woody's Carnival Mania. When I first saw the set about a week ago, I thought, because of the way it was, I thought that this was one of the sets I'm going to talk about in a minute that was $25. So I thought, well, this is the best junior set ever. Of course, I was terribly mistaken, and this set is $50 in the States and $70 in Canada, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous that it's $50 in the States. I know the junior sets use big pieces, but, like, come on, there's not much here. The Octopus Ride is good. The Star Adventure game is good. It's supposed to be one of those shoot down the targets to win a prize. That's where the bunny and the duck figure go. Their prizes at that carnival. We got a little ice cream stand, which is cool, but again, it never really fits with these Toy Story sets when the toys are almost to scale with humans. Like that's an ice cream stand for humans, not the toys, but the toys are the same size. We have bumper cars. This is the only set so far to come with Bo Peep, but we'll get to that in a minute. And the Bo Peep figure looks good. Has a great new piece for the hook, or the staff. Bunny and Ducky have great new molds. Woody and Buzz are the same as in other sets, so, this is a good set, but not for $70. It's going to have to go down to at least, like, $50 or $40 for me to consider picking it up. So now, before we finish the video, I'm just going to talk about the two other sets here that we don't have pictures for. So they're rumored 10767, Kaboom Duke's Show, and 10768, Adventures of Buzz and Bo Peep on Playground. So we can assume that that last one is going to have Buzz and Bo Peep, of course. And I really hope that they dust off the old ham mold from Toy Story 3. It just seems weird that they would bring back the Rex mold and not bring back the ham mold. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to buy the ham mold secondhand. Speaking of other old molds that might come back, I'm hoping the show by Kaboom Duke has Kaboom Duke, of course, and then I'm hoping that it has Woody, so that I don't have to get the RC set, and Bullseye, because Bullseye is the third big mold they made for those sets back in 2010, and hasn't made an appearance since. So if they can bring the Rex mold back, they can bring the ham mold back, they can bring the Bullseye mold back. Anyway, that's my thoughts on these sets. I really hope that they were clear. Like, I hope I didn't miss anything. I hope that you'll like and subscribe and leave a positive comment of encouragement or advice or something you liked about the video, because I'm always trying to improve. And anyway, until the next time, this is Samsonite Bricks, signing off until the next video.